Gotta get something off my chest, y'all. Gang stalking is a real thing, y'all. This is the new breakthrough. I don't know if God is sending me through this stuff on purpose or what's going on, but God, I appreciate you for enlightening me. And why not it be me? Somebody that's fit for all this stuff. Because what I just went through at this job was some of the most incredible narcissistic stuff, some of the most demonic stuff I ever been through. I'm gonna play this video because it have a lot of stuff in it that has to do with what I just went through. This is crazy. I'm talking about crazy, y'all. This is some crazy stuff. Narcissism is the new thing that everybody know about. Everybody up on it. But the new breakthrough is gang stalking. And I seen why I kept hearing about
How to hurt the
gang stalking.
narcissist.
The narcissist revenge is just to
The
be
narcissist.
over the narcissist and be on with your life. The narcissist don't deserve you to be milling around, worried and stressing. The narcissist does. That's how you get over the narcissist, by not even worrying about that stuff. You can't be hung up on these people. These people are slow, are really, you know, off a little bit. But let me play this a little bit so y'all can know gang stalking is the real thing. I just went through it at my job, and this was some of the most demonic energy. And I'm not even gonna go into detail about some of the people that was up there.
Wherever you
But
go,
listen.
whatever you do, you can't seem to escape the gang stalkers. They're here, there, everywhere, watching you through their peripheral vision, sometimes staring right into your soul. They cut you off in traffic. They walk directly in front of you to block your path. They do strange hand gestures just to get your attention. They show up in color-coded cars, color-coded clothes. They hack your devices. They honk their horns, flash their headlights, cough, stop, signal, repeat. And the whole time, they're monitoring you, studying you, testing you, trying to see what makes you recoil, what makes you hesitate, what makes you want to flee. Because once they find that point of resistance, that's where they tighten the nets. That's where they begin the chase. That's where the hunt begins. But why? Why are they so invested? Why are they so obsessive? Why are they hunted you down?
Listen, I just had to quit my job from gang stalking. I just now been studying real hard on gang stalking. It's the new thing that everybody talking about with narcissism. It's when a group of people make a pact behind your back to try to destroy you. At this job, y'all, remember I told y'all chosen ones at work. I've been knew that, and I'm glad I was aware of this, and this is something I was aware of before I even knew about narcissism. I can't work regular jobs because I'm a chosen one. And the energy behind trying to stop me by these gang stalkers is so strong. Like at this job that I just was at, it was people that was, this one guy was like, bro, I've never seen them treat anybody the way they treat you, bro. Like he almost lost his job. He was so upset by how they was trying to gang stalk me and micromanage me and bother me just behind my energy. I told young dude, I said, man, don't worry about it, bro. I told him at break, I said, man, this probably be my last day because I'm glad I'm an entrepreneur and I work for myself to where I don't have to put up with none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This gang stalking is a real thing. It's so serious. Um, it's a real thing. Shop specs for Texas' largest selection of. How you doing, y'all? How everybody doing? I hope y'all healing. Hope y'all feeling better. If this would happen to anybody, why not me, y'all? I'm talking about from a dude hitting me with a trash buggy to somebody standing over me telling me what to do that wasn't even that had been there for 2 days. Like they talk behind your back. It's almost like a guy said it in the comments on my other channel. When you're on these jobs, when they gang stalk you, they send a bunch of different people at you and pick at you until you get out of character. Once you get out of character, they use it against you. And if you try to explain it to somebody, you look crazy. Like when you try to explain narcissism to people, you look crazy. But I try to explain to my department manager, look, man, I've been working at warehouses for I've worked at warehouses my whole life. Like, I know all you got to do is stay busy and get work done. How everybody feeling? Y'all hit the like button if y'all can. Just turn it for me because I want to get this message out there because I want y'all to know that y'all outnumbered by the narcissists. Y'all outnumbered by the monitoring spirits. Y'all outnumbered by the looky-loos. And you could be somewhere and everybody could turn on you and you could think that it's you, and it's not you. It's not. It's low-level people that have made a pact with the demons that can come together and look at each other and know this is a chosen one. We all hate this person. This person's aura is too strong. He's just passing through. He's gonna make this money and get up out of here. See, this is another thing. When swole dudes work at warehouses, it's just you get hate because people know that you make the money look easy. Like a warehouse is supposed to be taxing. So if you're a regular person, you work at a warehouse, it's gonna be taxing on your body. You're gonna be down. But if you work out, I'm a fitness dude, so I'm slinging boxes. It's basically, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's basically like a workout for that's how I approach warehouse work. It's a workout. I'm getting paid to work out. If you ask me, I'm doing cardio and calisthenics. It's fun to me. So you automatically attract hate from people. Then during break, we go play basketball and then come back and work. People kind of mad that it's not taxing. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But some gang stalking went on at this job, y'all. I've never seen gang stalking like this in my entire life. This was the craziest case of gang stalking I've ever seen. And if I didn't know about gang stalking, I would be lost right now thinking once again that something was wrong with me. Warehouse is light compared to working construction. Yeah, I mean, it's like compared to working construction, but I can't really say that because I see people doing construction and I see them on the side of the road talking sometimes. I know when they get to work, it's probably hard and strenuous, but I see people on the side of the road actually standing up being like this, having dialogue. At warehouses, your body is in motion for the entire time you're there. I don't know what kind of it depends on the warehouse. There's some warehouses that's not crazy like that. It's some warehouses that's not crazy like that. But there's some warehouses, right, where you're moving the entire time you are there. Your body is in motion the entire time. I don't care if you're moving papers. I don't care if you're moving a sheet of paper from place to place. If you moving the entire time for 8 hours, it don't matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't do the racist stuff over here. I know the demonic energy want to get over here. Racism is a nasty, ancient demonic thing that just comes from jealousy. But I mean, I'm just gonna put y'all out of here. My people that's in here to listen to narcissism, trolls come in. They like to destroy the live. All they want to do is get addressed. They're narcissists. Narcissists want attention, whether good or bad. So they come in the chat and they do stuff. You're talking about the supervisors. I don't know if that you laughing. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Y'all do whatever y'all. The chat is for whoever want to be weird and sputter out any kind of demonic energy. Just use it for the chat instead of bothering people in real life. If that's what y'all on, do it in the chat and leave people alone in real life. This is a place for demonic people to get off their demonic energy without bothering people in real life if they want to. So if y'all gotta say that crazy stuff, go ahead. But anyway, the gang stalking at this job was on a whole nother level to where even one of the workers, I'm gonna be real though, warehouse jobs make good money. Man, no, look, this is what I'm saying. That's why they hate on you so much, because it's I was making $25 an hour. $25 an hour for 12-hour shifts. So they yeah, we know you need this money, but fortunately, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a barber, I'm a Renaissance man. Because look, I realized early, before I even knew about narcissism, when you're a chosen one, you can't work regular jobs. You just can't do it. You can't. It's too much energy. You can think about it. It's like you getting hated on by people who don't like attractive people, people with charisma, people that's, you got racism in there. Like, it's so much different stuff. And then, like, I'm not gonna go into detail, but these warehouses and some of these jobs, they didn't hire so many weird people that's over people to where they'll get mad at you for being a normal person. I can go into detail, but that's a whole nother. We'll have to get political. We'll have to get into all kind of crazy stuff for me to get there. And this channel is about narcissism, so I'm gonna keep it right here. But these jobs nowadays be having people that's hired that's got a sick mindset in the first place. So for you to be over people, like warehouses and jobs have manufactured drama. There's manufactured drama at warehouses and at these jobs to get people railroaded. And it's crazy. You'll sound crazy talking to people, but like if I play this gang stalking video, but I could just tell you, there's people out here that'll make a pat behind your back. They know who they can choose to hate on you and who not gonna hate on you. They know who to talk behind you. They like, I could talk back behind his back to this person because this person gonna do it with me. But this person might run back and tell him because he's more of a sturdy individual that's a chosen one. So it's like, this stuff is crazy, man. The guy at my job, he was so upset about how they were treating me. He almost lost his job. I told young dude, I said, bro, don't worry about it, man. I done been through this before. You know, just you make sure you keep your job. Don't worry about it, man. Like, they just railroaded. He said, bro, but I ain't never seen them treat nobody the way they treating you. Like, I've been working here for like 6 months. I ain't never seen this, bro. Like, I almost want to tell him, like, if you quit, I'm like, bro, listen, you know how young people crazy. Young people, this is a young dude with his head on straight, and he see what they doing to me. He like, bro, he like, man, we was sitting up laughing at how good you work. We was like, man, this dude just started, and they already got him doing whole sections because I worked there before. And see, look, chosen ones, this is how it is. This is how it's gonna be when you go to these jobs. You're either gonna get on somebody's good side or bad side. When you go places, people are either gonna notice your light and like you, or people gonna notice your light and try to jump you and flush you out. So you gotta be careful when you're a chosen one. I went to this job. Look, this is how crazy it is. Last time I worked there, this is how it is with me. If they have a system where I could scan and, like, say for instance, today is like 7,000 scans. If they have something set up with me where I could reach a quarter every day, I'm by lunchtime, I done hit 7,000. So what they do is they set it up to where there's no way for you to, like, come to a goal. You do this, you do that. Oh, we behind. You messed up out of nowhere. Like, man, give me a quota so I can do my job. That's the way they trap you, to where they can just do anything and bother you. Like, man, at this job they had, the guy told me, he said, bro, like, the people that was behind you was staring at you and snickering at you so hard to where I had to say something to you, bro. I had to talk to you. He said, the people that was in the section, I had never even seen them over here. He was like, your aura and who you was, that's why I keep telling y'all, being chosen is not fun. It's cool. It's good. Overall, it's good. But what comes with it is a lot of downs come with it. Like this situation right here. I had narcissists, monitoring spirits, demonic people over me at this job, and there was nothing I could do. Even hard work couldn't save me. The dude said, he said, man, we looking at how hard you working. Like, damn, this crazy. This dude is doing the machine by himself. They already dependent on him and everything. But it's like, it was a threat to the other people. It was a threat to the other people that's like monitoring spirits, looky-loos, low vibration, people who not in the fitness. I'm not knocking people that's not in the fitness, but it's some people who get jealous of people that's in the fitness. So I'm walking around with a t-shirt on, I'm swole, the little females flirting with me here and there. I'm not even tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my job. This one little dude was so evil, he had a look in his eye, he was staring at me so hard. I just spoke to him like, man, and I just knew, I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna, yeah, I can't make it up here. This is too much. I mean, I'm talking about, I can go into further detail, but I don't want to offend certain people. But I'm just here to tell y'all, man, chosen ones, if you could work for yourself, just try to do it. If you can, just try to work for yourself, because it's too much demonic energy. These people can really railroad you at these jobs. These gang stalking, man, look, I'm gonna play this video for you. This is a real thing. I'm telling you, this is the new breakthrough to narcissism. Like, you know how narcissism is the new thing and everybody talking about it. This right here is about to be the new thing. I'm giving y'all
faces you've never seen before, but somehow keep showing
this
up.
Is the new thing, y'all.
When you're being gang stalked, something happens in your mind. Your world shrinks, your senses heighten. You start noticing things that most people would walk past without a second thought. Street theater, signals, micro behaviors, patterns, repetition, faces you've never seen before, but somehow keep showing up. And over time, these gang stalkers become your environment, your atmosphere, the background noise of your life. But as strange as the world becomes, there's one phenomenon that always confuses people. Not everyone is a gang stalker, and that part is unsettling, because it introduces uncertainty. It makes you question everything. You'll walk past one person who is clearly involved, clearly performing, and then the next person is just living their life, minding their own business, generally unaware of your existence. Even in the middle of the worst manipulation, you still find these moments of normality. A cashier who treats you politely, a neighbor who doesn't stare, a stranger who holds the door open for you like nothing is wrong. And that's when the real question hits. Why do certain people become gang stalkers while others don't? Today, I'm giving you 5 reasons, and each one reveals something important about human psychology, human weakness, and human behavior and influence. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get into it. 1. Gang stalking is selectively networked. Here's what most people don't understand. Not everyone receives the instructions. Some people never get the alert. They don't get the message. They aren't added to the group chat or the phone tree. They aren't looped into the whispers. Gang stalking networks selectively choose who gets notified and who doesn't. And it's not random. They already know who is influenceable, who is easily manipulated, who is compliant, who is bold, who is desperate for purpose, who follows the crowd, who can be corrupted, who seeks validation. And just as importantly, they know who won't participate. The people who are too independent, too strong-willed, too moral, too self-contained, too perceptive, too unpredictable.
Don't compromise quality insurance for
Yeah,
savings.
this is
or your
exactly
time
what
to
happened
use
at this
ads.
job,
Hit that
man.
skip
They
button.
knew
Or
who would try to hate on me,
Too
who was
self-contained,
intimidated by me.
too perceptive, too unpredictable. These people, ironically, are protected by their own character. The operators know these individuals won't play along, so they don't even bother trying to recruit them. And to you, these individuals appear natural, normal, uninvolved. But the truth is, they were never invited into the game in the first place. 2. Some people choose not to engage. Here's something refreshing, at least at first. Some people generally know what's going on, and they still choose not to participate. You're simply not important enough to them. Not in a bad way, but in a realistic way.
They're just not threatened by
Their
you.
lives are full enough. They have jobs, they have families, they have responsibilities. They have real problems that matter more than following someone around or performing creepy little scenes. Some people respect boundaries, some avoid conflict, some value their own peace. Some people see everything, but they decide, this is stupid, I'm not getting involved. These individuals appear normal to you because their lifestyle, mindset, and internal priorities make the gang stalking feel irrelevant to them. They are not on your side, but they're not on the gang stalker's side either.
They neutral. They ain't
They are
worried about
simply
you.
not interested.
That's how
But
I
that lack
am.
of interest looks like kindness.
I'm not worried about nobody. I don't want to
3.
bother nobody.
Narcissists are the ones who engage. This is where it becomes
Look at him
predictable.
with a drunk ass drinking.
The people who do participate, the ones who eagerly join the street theater, the ones who follow you,
Y'all hit the like
provoke
button. Let's
you,
get this message
stare
out.
at you, circle around you. They almost always share the same traits. Grandiosity, entitlement, boredom, emotional immaturity, lack of empathy, addiction to drama, addiction to attention, a desire to feel powerful, even if it's fake. These are the narcissistic personalities. They get a hit of
Look at
dopamine
him
from your
with
discomfort.
drinking again. That damn
They
drink.
love the feeling of being part of
Leave
a
that
group
damn
with a mission.
alcohol alone.
It makes them feel important. It gives their life structure. Meanwhile, the people who seem uninvolved often have healthier minds. more self-awareness, more empathy, more internal stability. Narcissists join. Healthy individuals ignore. That difference alone separates the gang stalkers from everyone else.
The gang stalking at this job was on another level. I have never. The guy that worked across from me, he said, "Bro, you need to work with your thing facing this way, because they be behind your back pointing and looking and recruiting other people to come look at you." And he said, "Man, I've never seen some of the people over here that's over here." He said, "I thought something new was." He said, "I thought something was going on when I looked up and seen different people from different departments back here looking." He said, "But I seen they was all looking at you." Different people come up to me, "Do this, do that, do this. Come talk to me. You messed up." He said, "Bruh, I wanted to jump in and tell them, bro, he been here for 3 days, y'all. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why are y'all bothering this guy?" I told young dude, "Man, keep your job." And look, I'm so player about it. I told youngster, I said, "Bro, look, just don't talk to me in front of them." And these young people nowadays, they rebellious, but he was rebellious for the right things, because he said, "Man, OG, I ain't never seen them railroad nobody the way they doing you, bro. He said, you actually working hard and everything. You out working everybody in the department. I don't even know why they bothering you." I said, "Bro, listen, I got a light in me. I don't mind sounding crazy to some people and just telling them straight up, like, because he gonna remember me for the rest of his life and be like, OG told the truth. And this might spark something in him." I said, "Look, I'm a war-torn chosen one. Here go my channel. I talk about this kind of stuff. I talk about gang stalking and what's going on with me and everything. It's gonna blow his mind when he find out that I'm really on YouTube talking about what happened to me at this job." How you? Oh man, here we go. Yeah, hey y'all, excuse the trolls, man. They with the shenanigans, bro. He gonna remember me for the rest of his life and be like, "Man, OG told me, man." But like, I told him I'm being gang stalked. It's powerful up here. This is a low vibration place where this kind of stuff is rampant. He said, "But man, you out working everybody." He said, "Bro, you took off your coat. You was working so hard." I said, "Yeah, usually, like when you're a chosen one and you work these jobs, you either gonna have a chosen one that's like your lead, and he gonna help you and promote you and not be threatened by you, and he gonna keep the people off you, the gang stalkers off you. When the gang stalkers walk up to him and say, 'Hey, he was late to lunch,' or 'Hey, he's messing up over here,' he gonna look at them and say," he gonna have a mindset looking at them like, "You always hate on the chosen ones. This dude must be a good dude. Let me go look at him. He must be outworking you." And then, but if it's a narcissist, he gonna say, "Oh, the demonic energy gonna automatically be a summon. Oh, this must be another chosen one, an empath. Let's go mess with him. Like, let me go check him out." And he gonna go see your aura and know you're a strong person. And they gonna have to make a pact without even knowing. Like, we gonna railroad them and get them out of here. So it's either gonna go one way or the other when you're a chosen one and you try to work a regular job. If you could be an entrepreneur, try to do it. I've never seen a case of gang stalking. Like, this was like, I bet you I could almost, if I wanted to, because people be capitalizing on you not like doing nothing legal and stuff, but I bet you if I wanted to do something where I could like hire a lawyer and go after these people for how they try to railroad me at this job, I bet you I could probably win. I could have dude be a witness. Dude was like, "Bro, I've never seen nothing like this in my life, bro." He was like, "I'm damn near ready to quit just from how they doing you, OG." He's like, "This crazy," because he was like, "I'm another black man, bro." He was like, you know what I'm saying? I feel mad about it because he said, "Bro, it's like they just chose a day to attack you." He said, "Bro, you ain't doing nothing different." He said, "We sitting over here looking at how hard you working." He said, "I was looking at you like, damn, admiring how hard you working." So he was like, "Bro, it's like," and I told youngster, like I said, I'm so player about it. I said, "Man, don't even talk to me, man. Just do your thing. Don't let them see you talking to me too much, because they'll try to gang stalk you and get you up out of here. Keep your money, do your thing, bro. I make money outside of here. I'll be okay." This had happened to me before. I learned a long time ago that it's hard for me to work regular jobs. When I was young, like I said, I went through narcissism without knowing it for a while. When I was young, I used to think something was wrong with me. Like, why can't I keep a job? But now I realized, I started picking up on it. When I was about in my early 20s, I say, why every time I go to these jobs, the department manager be walking up to me and all these different people be talking to me, and I be working my ass off, and people still be finding ways to bother me, and they call a meeting and they want to know what I said, or it's either gonna be good or bad. Like, in my work don't even matter. It's just all the other stuff outside of work that they want to bother me about. Why is it like that? I picked up on it early, so I realized I started being a barber and a personal trainer. I started doing it early. I've been a barber for like 20 years. Licensed and everything, not just talking. And yeah, man. I realized early that working for like regular companies, they'll railroad you, and there's nothing you can do. You gotta understand, if you complain, you gonna complain to somebody else that's already in on it. Like you gonna go complain to somebody that already sent the hit out from Satan. The lead of the whole place is threatened by you because your work ethic, and they're the ones that's micromanaging you, bothering you. So they didn't send the worker over there to like mess with you and throw you off, or have you on missions where you working over here, but you missing this load over here, and they gonna do all this stuff to play with you. They gonna send the worker to do it. Then when you go complain to the league gonna be looking at you like, okay, so you finna get me in trouble because I'm the one that's trying to micromanage you. I'm the one that sent the person over there to bother you. And then like, you know, they, like the dude say in the chat, he said they send different people at you back to back to back until you break character. You can only say, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. And once you start noticing, like they purposely go out of their way to make you notice that they trying to mess with you. And that's what makes you try to speak up. Like, hey, you know, I noticed that y'all look kind of doing a little extra and I just want to work. And they look at that like you being uncompliant. So they send a department manager, they send this person, they send that person, and they know what they're doing, and they get you to break character. And then they say you're an irate worker, something wrong with you. Or if they see you get a little like upset or a little like, oh man, what are y'all doing? Then they try to use it against you. It's the same thing. Gang stalking is a real thing. And if you try to explain it to people, you'll look crazy. Even when you try to explain narcissism to people, people be thinking you crazy. Like I try to talk to people about narcissism. Like the same videos I make on here where people like them and y'all agree and hit the like button. These same videos, when I show them to other people that's not into narcissism, or they could be narcissists, or just out of touch with reality of what's going on, they look at the video, they be like, huh? People get in relationships with you and try to destroy you. What you talking about? And I'm just like, never mind, man. But y'all be blessed, man. Just know gang stalking is a real thing. If you ever have everybody at your job turn on you, if family members ever turn on you, if you ever at the gym playing basketball and the whole gym turn, there's all these little events. If you ever out in a road rage incident, or you have an incident out at the store and people, you barely say anything, but everybody done clicked on you, it's gang stalking. You have a light in you. You ain't did nothing wrong. The haters, the demons outnumber us chosen ones, y'all.